Chapter 3: The Legacy of Shadows. Days turned into a week, and there was no word from the Thompsons. The curse and the shadow creatures showed no signs of leaving me alone. The whispers and shadows were constant companions, wearing down my nerves and leaving me in a perpetual state of dread. I decided to visit the Thompsons one more time to find out what was going on and seek their promised help. When I arrived at the house, it was eerily silent. I knocked on the door, but there was no answer. I tried the doorknob, and to my surprise, it opened. Stepping inside, I called out, "Mr. Thompson?" "Mrs. Thompson," but only silence greeted me. The house felt abandoned, a stark contrast to the last time I was there. As I walked through the rooms, I found the lounge room door slightly ajar. Inside, on the coffee table, was a letter with my name on it. My heart pounded as I picked it up and began to read. "Dear Jake, we are truly sorry for what we have done, but we had no choice. We have lived with this curse for many years, and it has taken a toll on our family. The shadows, the whispers, the constant fear, it became too much to bear. We found a way to pass the curse on to someone else, and we chose you. Please understand, this decision was not made lightly. We were desperate, and we saw no other way out. In exchange for your unwitting acceptance of the curse, we have left you our house and a lump sum of money equal to $1 million in cash. We hope that this will provide you some measure of comfort and security as you navigate this dark chapter in your life. We have also left a book about the curse. Inside, you will find everything we have learned about these shadow creatures and how to deal with them. We hope it will help you find a way to break free. Once again, we are deeply sorry. We hope that you can find it in your heart to forgive us someday. Sincerely, the Thompsons." I let the letter fall from my hands, feeling a mix of anger, betrayal, and hopelessness. They had used me to rid themselves of the curse, leaving me to face the darkness alone. I looked around the empty house, now mine, and felt a chill run down my spine. The shadows seemed to close in around me, as if sensing my despair. Determined to find a way out, I picked up the book they had left. It was an old, leather-bound volume with a faintly glowing cover. I sat down and began to read, hoping to find some answers. Chapter 4: The Curse Unveiled. The book was filled with ancient symbols and detailed descriptions of the curse and the shadow creatures. According to the text, the curse dated back centuries, originating from a dark ritual meant to summon otherworldly beings. These beings, the shadows, thrived on fear and darkness, attaching themselves to families and following them through generations. The book explained that the only way to transfer the curse was to have someone else hear the summoning song, the haunting melody that Lily had sung. Once a person heard the song, they became the new target of the shadows, and the previous family was freed. As I read further, I found a section on how to fight the shadows. It detailed various protective measures, such as using salt to create barriers and keeping lights on to ward off the creatures. There were also rituals and spells that could weaken the shadows and make them retreat temporarily. But the most important section was about breaking the curse permanently. According to the book, the only way to end the curse was to confront the shadows in their realm. This required a dangerous ritual that involved opening a gateway to the shadow world and facing the creatures head-on. The ritual was complex and required several rare ingredients, as well as immense mental and physical strength. I felt a glimmer of hope. If I could gather the ingredients and perform the ritual, I might be able to end this nightmare once and for all. The book mentioned that the ingredients could be found in specific locations around town, some in places of historical significance and others hidden in plain sight. Armed with this new knowledge, I knew what I had to do. I would gather the ingredients, perform the ritual, and confront the shadows in their own realm. It was a daunting task, but I had no other choice. I couldn't live with this curse any longer, and I wouldn't let the Thompsons' betrayal be the end of me. As I left the house, determination burning in my chest, the shadows seemed to whisper in the corners of my mind, but I ignored them. I was ready to fight back, ready to reclaim my life from the darkness. The battle was just beginning, and I was prepared to face whatever horrors lay ahead.